Alright, welcome back to the Ninja Gaiden Sigma Master Ninja casual playthrough tutorial. So we left off right entering the military base. So I just want to double check my inventory. So I got 2 talismans. I have Jewel of the Demon Seals that I don't need to upgrade right now, so I'm just kind of waiting. And then everything else looks pretty good, and my money is looking pretty good as well. So, okay. So we want to have the strongbow equipped, and then we're going to, ooh, I actually should fill up on my arrows, actually. There we go. So coming up is we're gonna have two soldiers that we need to kill that are on the turret, or they're on the 2 different turrets, and the second one that we kill is the one that will drop the key. So we're gonna try to kill the left one and then the right one. It just depends on how my aim is feeling, because I'm still not used to the Master Collection's port of Sigma with the aim, so see how this goes. Okay, so I'm barely missing him, and this guy's just chipping away at me, so I'm just gonna shoot him. There we go. I can get closer to him. There we go. So he's gonna drop that. I want to come back and grab the scarab that I missed. So we're just gonna grab that, head on out. We do not have to fight those guys. What do I want to do here? So here, we're not gonna go. We're gonna kind of hug the left here, and then we're just gonna grab this chest. We're not gonna go any further. I'm gonna show a little skip, because if we go further along that railing up there, that's gonna spawn, or it's gonna be a bad time, really. There we go. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a skip that we do in the speedruns. So you come up here, Fiend Seal. I'm gonna grab this real quick. So we're gonna need a dragon sword and then a shuriken. So we're gonna be hugging the corner. We're gonna have Ryu hopping over the front, air destruction / shuriken Y. I was a little off of my timing, but this helps avoid the drones trying to hit you while you're trying to platform this. There we go. So that's what it looks like when you make it. There we go. Got my big heal back. There we go. So we're full on our heals, which is awesome. I'm gonna grab this scarab before we go in, because as soon as we come out this door, the drones will be there. And then we can swap to the explosive arrows. Grab the key. Head on in here, and then we're gonna be sniping some soldiers as they come. Ideally, we'll see how our aim is. Yeah, I do not like this aiming, so we're just gonna do this. Oh, it was a blue. So those guys can't block. The rocket guys are unable to block. And then we'll probably just look at using the essence from the rocket guys. Oh, wow. Maybe not. Oh, man. Too far. So I'm playing this really poorly. There we go. I caught him on the reload. Oops, forgot to turn on my karma. They caught me when I was trying to do the wind path. There we go. That's it. No? Oh. Okay. So we're gonna go save up here. There is Muramasa's shop. Actually forget what this is. Okay, perfect. We don't need to buy any arrows. We can turn in our scares if we really want, but since I'm full on everything, I don't have any reason to do that. So what we're going to do in here is we're going to grab the armor-piercing arrows, which is the first one right up here, and then we're going to try to hide behind this box and shoot at the top part of the bottom of the tank. And I'll try to show that with the crosshair. So I got to swap to these. There we go. So I just keep getting hit by the machine gun. There we go. So right where I'm aiming is a really good spot. It'll keep the tank, the turret guy down, and keep doing some good damage on the tank. The only problem was getting there with the with him constantly hitting me. And then the interaction that the game has with trying to aim. There we go. So there is a full heal around the corner, so I'm gonna not use a heal on that last part. It's another one of those Team Ninja, you know, healing statues. So fill up on that. We're gonna fill up on the explosives here as well. And then we're gonna go right around this corner up here and then get a free heal and info. Next part that's upcoming is, I believe those are bats. I don't really want to interact with them. Next part's coming up is the helicopters, so we're going to use the armor-piercing arrows on them. There is a save statue right here as well, so we can save here, and now you have to redo the tank fight now. Guess I don't need that. Just habit. Anyway, there's nothing really to go over here except just have good aim. And he ideally we want him to have the pattern where he goes underneath But we're gonna find out if he decides to give us that. So he's not gonna give us that pattern. Yeah, you can hide behind that box on the right. So I'll fill up again. He's pretty close to death. He's giving me the worst pattern though. There we go. So he didn't go under like you would prefer, and I also didn't aim very well. But all that in the end is that's fine. So we're gonna save because the next part we're just gonna try to tank through it. It's the most consistent way if you have some heals. Feel free to go back downstairs if you want to go get another one of those. The healing statue again. This is good for really anything as far as little extra money and heals. So I'm just gonna top off with that, and then I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna level up the Dobby just one time because we are coming up on the next chapter that we do have the opportunity to farm infinite money. So figured I'd spend the money now to make that farming a little faster. Things to go over here. So we need to kill the 9 different satellite dishes up top. And what I was talking about is we're just gonna tank through it. Is the guys on the right are gonna spawn, and they're gonna start shooting at us, and they might throw a grenade. And the whole goal is to just ignore them and watch your HP bar while you're shooting the satellites, and then that part is over. There we go. So thankfully I was full and I could just go about it that way. I'm gonna wall run over here. We're just gonna avoid these drones if we can. These guys coming up. We have explosives. I'm trying to think what I want to do. I have smoke bombs, but it's just kind of dangerous if you don't get there quick. So we're gonna come in. There we go. We got a couple with that one arrow, and then I had bad inputs, but in the end, we got through it. You don't have to kill those guys. You can run by, but it's just nicer to just get rid of them so they're not blocking at the door or anything. And then we do have to go through this door and then immediately turn around. So we do have an Nimpo, and I'm going to use that once we go back up to the room we just cleared, because once we wipe those guys, we'll be able to get the key. And then we'll be able to come back to down here one more time and end this chapter. So I'm just going to do one jump, Nimpo immediately. There we go. Then there's a chest right here. The guys aren't going to be here anymore. Let's see how many I got. I don't think I have enough. Oh, I'm actually really close. Okay. And then that is military. So now the rest of this, like I said, you can farm infinite money. And I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can get money. One is after this chapter that we're going into. It's faster, but you have to have the Dobby to do it. And then this first one I'm going to show you in this in chapter 12, you don't need the Dobby, but it is faster. Excuse me. So we come in here, we get to hang out for a little bit, wait for the bad guys to spawn. So I just go back and forth right here between these 2 columns on my left. There we go. So we can ignore these guys. I'm just gonna hop on as many of their heads as I can, just run down. Once we get into here, I'm just gonna do a gleaming blade. That way we can get this save, because I believe it's bats that are waiting here for us. There we go. So we're gonna save right here. And then I'm gonna show you where we can farm. So what we need is Shuriken and the Dobby and the armlet we get later. Yeah, that's after we beat this clone. So we don't need the armlet of celerity. Wow, he was trying to shoot me through the door. Rude, dude. Then we're just gonna make our way to the bottom. I was holding right. That's unfortunate that it loaded right then. So I'm just gonna pop a save here. There is a save statue right here. There you go. There's a free big heal for later. So we're gonna go down here and we're going to, once we get into here, we'll open this chest and a bunch of the pill bugs will spawn. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be stringing, if we kill more than 2 bugs, we'll absorb the extra essence. And how you kind of manage that is when you're next to the essence, you kind of spam block like this. But go slow, that way you're actually controlling how much you're absorbing. You want to keep 2 on the map at all times and keep using those to fuel your ultimate techniques. And then you want to try to hit as many bugs as you can with when you release it. That way it goes really fast and you're getting the max money. So we're going to open this. So this first wave this first time through, you need to clear everything to get out. The next time we come back down is where you don't want to clear the whole floor, because then they won't respawn again. So there, I only got 2, so I'm just going to come back here. We're using the shuriken to make sure we don't wall cling. There we go, so I have 2 left. Waiting for them to get a little closer so it's not too wild. There we go. So we're at 23k. So we're just going to leave that for when we come right back down. We're at 28k, so that's nothing to complain about for not much work. And down here, we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to kill, I'd say 20-30 max, just to be absolutely safe. Oh, I waited too long. Because we don't want to clear the whole challenge. We want to get some and then come back and keep redoing it. That way they just keep spawning. So don't be greedy. I believe after this time it won't show the kill counter. So just kind of keep in your mind how many you're killing. If you feel like you're doing too much, then just go back up really quick, because you would be upset after I show you this that later in the game you can't come back and get more money because you got greedy one time. So we're at 50K, so I'm gonna be happy with this, and I'm gonna go run upstairs. So now that is waiting there for me going forward. So I'm gonna save. Now I have all that cash. I'm gonna go over here. We can shop with Muramasa, and then we're gonna go grab that chest right up there that it just showed us. But you can do that at any point going forward. This is kind of like your get out of jail free card. And then we're just gonna see what I can buy. Let's see. Gave me smoke bombs. That's actually really nice. I'm just gonna level this up because it is a good weapon to have maxed out. So at this point, like I was talking about, Dragon Sword, Dobby, Lunar, and then the dual blades are going to be maxed out by the end of this run. This is all I'm really going to max out. I'm not going to go spend any more money on weapons. Eventually we get the true Dragon Sword leveled up to max, or level 4 anyway, so just keep that in mind. But really, I mean, there's nothing else I really need to go buy. I could fill up on some incense. There are some down in the tunnel below, though. I'm full on talisman. If I want, I can buy a great double elixir. We'll do that for right now. And then I'll just buy a small. It is nice to have some extra money in your pocket in case you weren't planning on having to buy another talisman or something. So we'll save. So we have that. Woo. So now we're going to go cut over to the right, and then we're going to follow this to the end to go get the key of the insect, and then we're going to fight the first worm. There's my last Life of the Gods I needed. So I'm going to sit here and consume these real quick. And then I got that scarab. Okay. So the key is this chest back here. And then we go and head right back upstairs. I'm just gonna pop a small heal. And then once we get up here, we're gonna cut right. And then we're gonna take this door right here. And I believe in my normal tutorial, I showed off the Dragon Sword. So here we'll just do the Dobby since it's a little different. It's another way to fight him. So we'll see what we get. So that's just forward X, 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 X. There we go. That one was just X, X, X. You can just do forward Y. That is really nice as well. That's the fight. Nothing too crazy. He's exactly the same between the difficulties. Oh, why didn't that pick up? Scarab right up here. Oops, that is not a wall run. Alright. Now we gotta go back to where we got the key of the insect and go place the tablet down. It's probably a good idea, since I am filled up on smoke bombs, to equip them, because there are going to be some guys that are going to be blocking me. Here we go. So this is going to drain the water. So this time we're gonna follow right here. We're gonna climb up, and then we're gonna go left and follow the end of the hall. So this is why I swapped the smoke bombs. Is these fiends that are gonna try to block me. We're gonna grab this, and then this will help us get to the double worm fight. So once I see the fiends up here, I'm gonna smoke bomb. There we go. Sometimes those the laser crabs will like to drop their laser on you. And then this is on the way to double worms. Just for a second, I'm going to swap to the dragon sword because there is ghost fish here, and the Dobby is not very good at dealing with that. So we're going to do our best to just air destruction slash through here, avoid all that, and then we're going to swap back to the Dobby to show off this. Oh, I went too early. Yeah, so I was going to try to get an ultimate technique off and show off a little bit, but they aren't having that. I'm just going to wait for a full UT at this point, see what they do. There we go. There we go. So I want to kill him with a UT, so okay, so this is fine. There we go. So I wanted to show that you can get him, the last one, to be worth a good amount of money here. So I'll showcase that in a second. So we're at 25.3, 28.8. There we go. So he's worth some good money for not much really when he's the last one alive. Oops, another spot you can farm a couple bugs on the way. I'm just going to use this to help me string together the next one. There we go. Then I'm going to go back to Dragon Sword because there is some more fish up ahead. This is just a fun little strat. Nothing fancy, just You just keep jumping off the corner back and forth. You just hold the same direction. So I'm just going to try my best to do on-landing jumps through here. Yep. So I don't know if there's any floating essence. We're going to find out here in a second. Nope. But that's yeah, it's a good money maker right there. There we go. Now we need to go back. So I'm gonna do air destruction slash through the fish this time, since they did get me a little bit, and I would like a little free HP. I thought he was gonna chase me. So there is some free incense right around the corner on this body. Make sure you grab that. And then I'm gonna leave that chest for myself later when I'm on my way to awaken Alma. Here we just need something big, like the Dobby, the level 3 lunar, the Warhammer, incense, explosive arrows. Those all work. And then here we're back to Ghostfish, so we're going to swap the Dragon Sword. Yeah, so this part can be kind of annoying with making sure you don't keep getting grabbed by the fish, but also getting over the ledge. So we're gonna might fall a couple times just because I keep mistiming it and I don't want them to grab me. That's okay. Better than getting grabbed. And it's a little extra money too. Yeah, this is what I was trying to avoid. Well, they just respawn. Okay. So now we go back up one more time, or the last time. We're gonna cut right this time through the red door, and then we're gonna follow it back to the end. So I'm gonna smoke bomb right away. There we go. Place the last tablet in. And then upcoming is another clone, and I'm gonna try my best to get show you the money strat for him. It's very specific on where you want to be standing with the Dobby, but I'm gonna try my best to showcase where you can stand. I don't remember what's in that. I think it's another big, but I want to make sure. Okay, it is. So for fun, I'm going to buy some small heals, and then we're gonna go back here, and I recommend saving because the next area is the clone. And we want to try to see if we can get money on the clone. So I'm gonna do the wall spam with the Dobby. He recovers too fast on Master Ninja for this string over and over compared to NGB, so you can't loop him. So we're just gonna be doing wall spams. There we go. He does start shooting right away, so you want to start running forward and spamming shuriken. because he is a pain in the butt. Whoops, I didn't run. I was just throwing shuriken. Yep, so that's what I get for, yeah. Twice I thought I could just sneak on through. That was a dumb mistake on my part. He is projectile happy in this fight. So what I try to do is try to make him run towards me or be in the middle of a string like that and do wall spams. That way I'm catching him, but if you're too far away in here, he's just gonna keep doing that crap and it's really annoying. I couldn't get my heal in. There we go. So I don't know if he's in a weird spot. I don't think he's gonna get around that corner. Oh. Okay, so let's see if we can do it. Oh, he's not interested in letting me try. I'm just too close to him. He keeps going into wanting to fight. So this is a little weird. No, he keeps wanting to get in the like melee range. Okay, I think I'm fine. So I wasn't at the right angle. So he is ever so slightly moving. I want to showcase it more than anything, so we're gonna see if I can get it. I didn't get around the corner. Ah, that was it too. Whoops. Okay, this is the most likely we're gonna get here because he's actually in an open spot. There we go, perfect. So obviously don't burn 2 talismans. I can go rebuy that. I'm not gonna worry about it. I just wanted to show that off. So I'm at 40k. Now I'm at 96. That is why that's important. Now I got celerity. Obviously I'm gonna go spend that money right back to go buy the 2 talismans he cost me. I'm gonna grab this scarab up here as well. So I'm gonna go back to Muramasa, go replenish all my heals, but obviously, you know, if you're gonna lose a talisman or something, Maybe reload your save and try again. Whoops, he's only right here. I just wanted to showcase it. There you go. We're back to full on everything. There's a dragon sword. Or a dragon sword. There's ghosts. And I want to use a dragon sword. Now I have celerity, so I'm going to pretty much keep that for the rest of the run. Where are we at? There we go. The only time I would say don't is if you're coming back for money and you would get the benediction one later. But you don't need that by any means. See if they're nice and give me some HP. Here we go. Okay, so coming up is Pazu, and for Pazu we're gonna use the lunar incendiary shuriken. I'm not sure actually. Maybe whoops. I think lunar and smoke bomb will be good for the fiends initially, and then we can swap to incense if they get cleared out by anything. What do we need? We need the bow. A bow, doesn't matter. So we can just pick this. If you don't have smoke bombs, that's okay. We can just do the we can just use Inferno and get rid of the fiends. You don't have to worry about killing Pazu fast. It's the fiends that are gonna be the ones that mess you up. Okay, let's pick this up. Okay. So this is one of the first bosses that we're going to do the lunar strat on. And the lunar strat we're going to do here is we're going to do forward Y, Y, X, forward Y, Y, X. Actually, no, we can just get away with forward Y, Y. The only time you'd want to add X into that is if you see a fiend trying to like sweep you. Just use X to keep you in the air a little bit. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to try to do that with the fire wheels. So I think I saved, but oh no, I didn't. Okay, so now we're gonna save. And then let's get started. So at the start, we're just gonna smoke bomb. That way the fiends aren't right on top of us. So he looks like he wants to. Yeah, he's gonna go hide. Oops, I rolled back. Oops, that was a weird direction it gave me. Oops, I thought he was gonna get me, so I stopped my, I pushed guard in the middle of that. So for his attacks, you can, whoops, I thought he was gonna do a different attack there. There we go. So he has his lasers. It's kind of hard to talk through with Master Ninja. Whoops, I'm gonna get caught. Oh. So So yeah, I stayed in the air because I saw him trying to punch down below. So let me try to talk through what I did. It's hard to talk that fight and do it at the same time. So if you notice, like, I did drop a couple smoke bombs randomly because I wanted them to stay away from me so I could get damage on him, or just evade while I'm trying to get to Pazu when he was rotating back and forth between both sides of the arena. And then if I could, I was trying to do an Azuna drop on the fiends, like when Pazu jumped to the top and I had to wait for him. So I just Azuna dropped one of them while I was waiting just to clear out another fiend. Anyway, so a faster strat is obviously, you know, you could use the dual blades, 360Y his head, and use shuriken. I was just trying to show the safe strat. I did get grabbed, so that wasn't obviously super safe, but if you don't get grabbed and you smoke bomb, then you use lunar and fire wheels, it's pretty consistent damage, I feel like. So I'd recommend that. You can definitely go for the dual blade 360Ys with fire wheels as well, and incendiary shuriken. You know, have at it. That's the faster way. I just think it's less consistent because you're not using anything to keep the crabs away from you. Okay, so we'll save here, and then I'll show the this other spot that I was talking about before with getting money. So we're just gonna hang out right here, start charging a UT with the Dobby. Hit the fish. We're at 9K. These guys are worth a lot. We're gonna wait for him to run by. There we go. Now we're at 23.7. So we can do it a couple more times. Just get that much. Whoops, he didn't focus the one right next to him. Get some good money before we head on out for the rest of this chapter. Okay, so we got 2 that time. There you go. So I'm at 65. I started at 9K, killed 4. I'm at 65. So that is definitely worth. We're going to save so I don't have to do that again. So here you need to watch your oxygen. So I'm going to fill up right before I leave. And then we do have some spikes coming up here. So I like to swim off to the little corner right there. And then after that, you should be good if you just keep swimming through. After that second trap only, though. So I just wanted to see if there's anything that I needed. Looks like I'm good. I'm not going to be doing the wooden sword with the UF, if you couldn't tell. That is something maybe down the road I can showcase later. Weird. Oops. I think there's one scarab right here. Yeah. Another safe statue right here. Don't go too far because you'll spawn a whole bunch of guys over by that chest, that first chest. And we don't need that. We don't need that kind of drama in our life. But we are going to grab the oxygen tank, and then we are going to grab the key that we need to get us through this next area. So as soon as we can, we're gonna get to the surface, and then we're gonna run up to the top of this boat. Use the hand crank that's already there. And then we're gonna swim to the bottom, get this oxygen tank. and get the key and then the scarab, and then we will be making our way. There you go. Now we don't have to worry about losing oxygen. There's the key you need to proceed. We're just gonna keep on moving. Hopefully, I shouldn't have stayed next to the ground actually, because the explosion is what's hit me. There is a free talisman up here. I'll show it. Since I am full, I won't be able to actually pick it up, but I'll just show you where it's at. There you go. So that is where it's at. You might as well grab it if you aren't full. Just takes a little bit of swimming. Just make sure you grab the oxygen tank first, and then you don't have to burn heals to go get it. And then the route that we need to go is right above where we're swimming, actually. Up here, we're going to swap to the windmill shuriken. And then we're just gonna roll around. Oh man. And throw this everywhere. Dobby's good as well if we can get the extra essence. And string them together against these guys. Not sure how much they're worth. I kind of want to see. 66. Okay. So I wanted to make sure there was nothing over here. Okay. So now we'll make our way to Doku. Doku, I'm going to use the lunar strat as well, and then I'm just going to keep infernoing the soldiers. So we are just gonna swim, swim, swim. There is a scarab in this upcoming room at the very top. I am gonna shop Muramasa real quick because there's a couple heals that I could have in my inventory that I do not, and I like to be fully decked out in case the fight gets a little too exciting for me. Lots of fishies. Oops, I was holding down video game. So I think I'm going to keep Shuriken, just a basic Shuriken, in case I need to stay in the air longer when I'm trying to combo Doku. And then I'm going to swap to Inferno and Lunar. Lunar for Doku, Inferno for the Ninja. If you haven't seen the fight before, I recommend checking out the normal tutorial. I will try to showcase it if I can clear out these ninja. Okay, so we'll talk about it. So the string we're gonna try to do is, hold on. We're gonna do forward Y, Y, X to get behind him. Forward Y, Y is the damage you're looking for. X helps you get behind him. So let's see. Oh, I went back into it. That's awesome. So he's too far away, so I couldn't go for the X. That's what cost me that hit last time. So I'm just gonna Nimpo. I don't want these guys on the map. I will take that extra money though. So that's how the string is supposed to look. There we go. So we'll take this little money that he's gonna drop me. There we go. Oh, I have the windmill, not the normal one. Okay, just in case he blocked, I wanted to heal. But essentially, that's the fight. You can block his sword throw. You can jump over the AOE, you know, damage that he does. He didn't do his barrage attack. You can time the rolling, or time his charged attack where he dashes at you really fast and roll into it like I did. The only problem is with that attack, for some reason, when I did forward YY, it kind of pushed him back, so that's what cost me to get hit the very first time. So I just stopped adding X at the end because I was landing right in front of him when he was ready for his next string.
Pitiful woman. Your sister must be quite precious to you.
But we are going to call it here for, what is this, part 3, I believe? We're an hour in. I showed you some money strats. We got through the military. We got through the aqueducts. We got through Doku. We showed a money strat for the clone. That is, I would say, very much recommended. And then if you don't, you can do it on the fish right after Pazu. This leaves us off with Rachel's last chapter. So right off the get-go, I'm going to save. And hopefully in this next video, it might be a little longer-winded because I'm going to try to see if I can finish it. I don't want it to be too long, though. So I'm going to try my best to get the mix. But anyway, if you have any questions or any of this stuff helped you in Master Ninja so far, please let me know. Leave a like if it is helping you, and leave any comments on maybe what you didn't know before, or what you're stuck on, and maybe I can help you out. Feel free to ask for help, and I am more than down to try to help people as much as I can. So anyway, I appreciate you watching the video this far, and I will see you in the next one.